Hey yo, E-King Fight News. Back at it. Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn still playing these games, still coming to boxing scene with a fake ass update every fucking 10 minutes. Talking about, oh, Wilder needs to decide. Time's running out on Wilder. This guy Eddie Hearn, we all know you're fighting Povetkin. The cat is out of the bag, guys. E-King Fight News, more on this. Alright, so Joshua is fighting in the UK. The ball is in Wilder's court. This is the headline at Boxing Scene. I mean, it doesn't get more fake than this. Eddie Hearn has said this multiple times. So why do another interview with TalkSport and reiterate? Eddie Hearn's good at repeating himself over and over and over again. That's what he's good at right now. But this is what he had to say. He will box in September. Wilder has got two options. He can agree to fight Joshua in September or in December or February. You see how he words that? He can fight Joshua in September or in December or February. Now, according to Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua was supposed to have 3 fights in 2018. So that's also total bullshit. Because we also know that according to Rob McCracken, Joshua may only fight one more time in 2018. So that would make him only fighting twice instead of 3 times, as Eddie Hearn had dictated in several instances. Namely to Sky Sports. Namely in Sky Sports post-fight interviews. Time and time again, he said Joshua's fighting 3 times. He's got this fucking plan. And it's supposed to be Parker, then Povetkin, then Wilder. So, I mean, it's ridiculous why Eddie Hearn keeps pushing this back. It's the fight that everybody wants to see and that everyone's clamoring for. Yet Eddie Hearn, you want to talk about taking a massive risk? Let me break this down, guys. E-King Fight News. Let's get in on Eddie Hearn and his massive risk, which is Alexander Povetkin. Alright, so Povetkin, WBA just to be on the Joshua undercard. You know, he was there for a reason, and part of that was Eddie Hearn knows that's the WBA mandatory. So, you know, he took his shot to try and get him beat by David Price. That didn't work out. And now Alexander Povetkin's in a situation where his promoter, Rybinski, and Eddie Hearn, they already got everything agreed for. They have an agreement in place. It's just a matter of when they want to do the fight. And Rybinski's looking to push this thing to a purse bid if the fight doesn't happen next. And we all know, Eddie Hearn just lost the purse bid. The last thing he wants to do is to lose the rights to promote Anthony Joshua via a purse bid. So he's already got everything straightened out with Rybinski. Do y'all understand? So that means all that shit, all that greasy shit he's been talking about wanting to make a Deontay Wilder fight is horse shit. It really is. I mean, he should be honest and say they're really negotiating for 2019. But he's too busy lying. Too busy blowing smoke up the media asses. You know? That's what he's been doing for the past 6 months on this whole Wilder situation. And I'll tell you why. Because he was forced to. He was forced to by a $50 million offer that Wilder gave to Joshua. He gave him that $50 million, and that extended this whole negotiation thing, and it put Eddie Hearn's fighter basically in a bad position in the PR game. Because that's all, he's playing a PR game this whole fucking time. And that's what he's doing right now, talking about Deontay Wilder. Let me pull this article up right now. And I'm pretty sure I said what he had to say. But let me go over this quote just one more time. Everything is in good terms of spirit between the two camps. We're talking. Povetkin is ready to go. So we have to make our move shortly. I reckon in the next week or two, we'll be looking to make a decision. Again, all general talk, nothing specific. But here's what he had to say, because apparently he hasn't decided yet. Apparently. But he's saying we need to decide whether it's Wilder or Povetkin next, because the clock is ticking, and Joshua is ready to get back in camp and defend his title. An announcement on the next Joshua fight is coming within the next week or two. Yeah, you're telling us, you're being very specific, Eddie. You're being very specific. We know you're fighting Joshua. And so we know Joshua's fighting Povetkin. I'm just gonna say it's so evident and clear as day right now that they're moving into that Povetkin direction. And I mean, how's Eddie gonna explain this one? Because you see, it's like one giant cycle. It's like one giant. You see what Eddie Hearn has done? He lowballs Wilder with the 12 million. He lowballs him, and you see what he did. About 2 weeks passed. Wilder didn't really accept or decline. He didn't say anything, and Eddie Hearn was talking all this greasy shit during these 2 weeks, saying we smoked out Wilder, we did all this. You know, they don't want to take our offer. It's such a great offer. And he got Anthony Joshua to come out and back this thing and say, oh, what a great offer. And then Wilder pulls your fucking pants down and offers you $50 million to make a fight happen. And you got Joshua on tape saying, I would take a fight. I'd sign it tomorrow. Joshua said, offer me $50 million. I'll take the fight tomorrow. That's what he said. He didn't take the fight. And now look what happens. Eddie Hearn's got another bullshit offer for Deontay Wilder. And I'm just going to assume it's bullshit because the last time he offered him, it was bullshit. So he's got some quote-unquote improved offer. You know, maybe he'll pop it. Maybe he'll offer him. Like, Eddie Hearn's the kind of fucking arrogant little prick to say, okay, here's my new offer. And it's going to be like $15 million. And it's going to be like, this guy's fucking around right now. He thinks he's really shitting the bed. So, it's like he really doesn't want this fight. I mean, unless Eddie Hearn comes to the table with a real offer, this shit's not happening. And all he wants Wilder to do is decline another fake ass offer. It seems like that. But it's so simple to see because Joshua tried to play Wilder's own game against him because the whole team on the Wilder side were like, this is $100 million fight and you're going to give me 12%. $12 million flat rate and with no upside, right? With zero upside. And on several occasions, Eddie Hearn has stated that Wilder does not deserve a percentage in this fight. Yet, he had offered Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua a 50% deal. So, I mean, is it any more obvious that they don't want the fight? At this stage, this is the fight right here. It's Joshua and it's Povetkin. That's the fight. That's what you guys are going to see. And it's so interesting that Eddie Hearn criticized Deontay Wilder for taking Luis Ortiz because Deontay Wilder declined to take on Dillian White and he took on Luis Ortiz. And Eddie Hearn said, what a terrible move, because he took it for $2 million on paper. And he said, oh, what a horrible move from Wilder. He's taking such a big risk. He could have fought for $4 million against Dillian White. And look at the situation now. Deontay Wilder is in position to be next in line for an Anthony Joshua fight. And all the heat is on Eddie Hearn and Joshua, honestly, because at some point they're going to get called out for ducking Anthony Joshua. Is going to get called out for ducking Deontay Wilder. Both these guys are going to get called out, and they're being called out right now. So at some point, new media is going to run into them, and they're going to cut their necks off. And that's just how it is, man. E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think. What's this new offer from Eddie Hearn? What do you guys think it is? And let me know in the comments section below about the fight. Alright, that's all I got for now. E-King Fight News, man. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There it is, the three clowns, man. E-King Fight.